First fight back in the cage in over a year. What are the emotions like as you're finally about to get back in competition?
I'm very excited. It's been over a year since my last fight, and I'm excited to go out there and demonstrate my skills that I've learned over the past year since I've been in there.
I can imagine the last season was a little frustrating. Were you someone who, kept up with it, watching each round go by, or did you kind of step back from watching the fights play out last year as you were on the sideline?
I was definitely watching. I wanted to see because I know I'm going to be returning, so I definitely wanted to see what how the fights were going, and Gaji definitely uh, went out there last year and performed. So I'm excited to go out this year, get my rematch against him, and take the world title this year.
Concerning everything for the layoff, are there any lessons learned from the way it all played out, or was it just like, man, of all the things, it was just some bad luck I ran into?
Sometimes you just run into some bad luck, and I guess it was my turn to have the bad luck. But I took that time to improve. I was training with some of the best guys in the world, helping them all get ready for their fights. So I didn't stop improving the whole time, and you're gonna see a whole different fighter on Friday night.
I asked Dalton, how is it getting to hang with all of the guys, like him and Josh this week for fight week?
That's cool. We get to talk some shit, hang out. And it's fun. It makes fight week more fun instead of just being stuck in your hotel room and looking at the four walls.
Finally, what are your thoughts on Mad's game and what he brings to the table?
Mads, but now he's a very tough guy. He likes to come forward, keep his hands up, and I think he's just going to run into some big shots and ultimately get finished.
Thank you.
Mills.
Hey JJ, how's it going? It's MMA Locker Room, part of Pub Sports Radio. How you feeling today?
I feel great. What about yourself?
Oh man, I'm feeling excellent, man. Can't complain. I mean, 10-1 record. I mean, you got a lot of finishes by KO, 4 wins by submission, 3 wins by decision. Seems like your role verse. But I asked you this question a couple of years ago, and I want you to reiterate it. Take me into that locker room with you. When you're walking out and you hear your name being announced and you walk into that cage, are you in a murderous mind state or are you in there just trying to win?
Oh, every single time I step in the cage, I'm going there to kill the guy. It's not a friendly competition. When I look at him, he's gonna die. Only thing that's going through my mind is I'm gonna fucking kill you. So, when I step in there, I'm going there with bad intentions to winning is what comes of it, but my mentality is to kill the guy.
And then last one for me. I mean, fighting it's not a team sport, but you do actually have a team surrounding you all the time. You know, your coaches, your cornermen and stuff. Are you still gonna have King Mo in your corner? And if so, can you talk about how important it is to have important previous fighters in your corner every time?
Uh, it's very important to have people you trust and people and your coaches in your corner. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, King Mo is not allowed to be in my corner this time, but hopefully we can fix that uh, coming into the next couple fights. Um, but it's very important to have you to be a fighter. When you fight, it's just you locked inside the cage, but it takes a village to be able to get you to that cage. So I'm surrounded by the best team in the world, some of the best fighters in the world, and it's prepared me for this fight Friday night.
And then the last one for me, I'm sorry about that. You did have your last grappling match with Aljamain Sterling in Karate Combat. Did you take anything away from that match that's going to get you a little bit more advantages against Matt Burnell?
Definitely, Algernon was very, very strong. I thought I won the match. The rule set was very weird. We were basically deciding the rules the day before, no, the day of, right? So, Algernon is Algernon, so he got to persuade the rules a little bit. It was a very weird rule set, but I felt like I dominated the entire match.
No worries, man. Sending love to you and your family and everybody, man. Hope you win
Thank
this match.
Mike.
JJ, can you talk about how much you're embracing reminding the world of just how good you are? Obviously, a lot has been said about your time away. Feel like this tournament has been kind of made for a fighter like you. Can you talk about I know you like betting on yourself. Can you talk about how excited you are to once again show the world how good you are?
You know, with the time away, the fight world is very unforgiving. So if you take time away, people tend to forget who you are. And with this time away, people may have forgotten who I am. But this Friday night, everyone's gonna remember who I am. And when I win this tournament, it's gonna put a statement on my name.
And how do you feel going through this entire tournament will elevate your career to the next level? I think this is outside of the middleweight. The lightweight have some of the best competitors. Obviously, everyone's gunning for Godzi, yourself included, for obvious reasons. But what do you think winning this tournament does to you and your fighting career's legacy?
I think me winning this tournament is gonna put me on another level. You know, it's gonna excel me to the top, and that's always been my goal. And also it's been my goal. It was my brother's goal as well. And those are promises I made to my sister as well, and they both passed away. So it's definitely something that I'm gonna achieve this year.
Fighting for more than just yourself. I love it, JJ. Good to talk to you again.
Thank you.
Any more questions on Zoom before we move to live media? All right.
JJ, L. Dawson with Fight Bananas. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too. Thank you.
So you're facing Max Burnell, very talented grappler. You are known for your grappling as well, and you're in a room that has some of the best grapplers in the world at American Top Team. Who have you trained with specifically to get ready for Max?
So one of my most of my main training partners for this camp was Grant Dawson and Mateus Gamrot, which is, you know, some of the best grapplers in the world currently. And there's no way in how he's going to be able to match the intensity and tenacity that I want to bring inside the cage. And with this with the level of training partners that I have, he cannot even replicate half of what they do inside the gym. So like guys like Hinata Moicano as well, amazing grapplers. You know, they all hold the records in the UFC. So, you know, I'm gonna go out there and demonstrate my grappling. I believe I'm one of the best grapplers in the world.
It's quite a list of names. You've been pretty vocal about the challenges of weight cutting. You're fighting at lightweight now. How much are you looking forward to this change in weight class, and how is the weight cut going?
The weight cut's amazing. You know, I right now I got like 8-7 pounds left to cut. Cutting down to 145, I felt like I was cutting off my leg. You know, so cutting to 155 is definitely a lot easier. And you know, this weight cut has been no weight cut is ever easy, but this has been one of the easiest weight cuts that I've done. So I'm excited at this weight class. I think this weight class is definitely where I'm going to be for the rest of my career.
One last question for you. You spoke about your family. I know your minority heritage has also been a significant part of your identity in fighting. Like, just speak to that. How does your cultural background influence your warrior mindset?
So the Maori people are very, very family orientated. Like we're all very tribal, so we're always like communal. So we're always helping each other, and we're also, as Maoris, we're also a warrior race. So it ties into, for me, it ties into fighting tremendously, because the gym is my tribe, and I'm a warrior, so it coexists together, and I can feel when I'm fighting that my ancestors and my family are behind me, supporting me, and giving me the energy that I need when I step into the cage.
JJ, you mentioned, going to that point, the Bokana, right? And some of the meaning behind that, eating the brain of the chief or the heart of a brave man. If you were to pick one for Mads Burnell, which one would it be?
It's hot. He's definitely brave. I don't know how smart he is, but I would say it's hot. He's definitely brave. He takes some shots and he doesn't care. So I'll definitely eat his heart.
Awesome, man. And then, out of your 10 wins, like Knowles was saying, 7 of them by finish. What do you feel about your style makes you such a dangerous finisher?
I'm always looking to win. I'm always looking to finish the guy. I'm going out there. I'm trying to kill him. You know, like if you see my knockouts, like I don't stop hitting him until the referee pulls me off. My submissions, I don't stop squeezing until the referee pulls me off. You know, the referee is there to save his life. He's not there. If he's not there, the guy is no longer existent, right?
Awesome. Now you mentioned what the title and winning this tournament would do for legacy. What would $500,000 do for you?
500,000 will look good. I'll be driving a nice car. I'll be, you know, living luxury, you know. So that'll be fun.
Man, good luck.
Thank you.
Still here with Combat Casuals. Now, this will be your first fight here in the PFL, and at 27 years old, you're already looking at possibly capturing a world title here in just a few months. What would it mean to you to be bringing home that belt at the end of this thing?
To me, it'll mean the world to take that bout home. You know, I want to take it home. I want to visit my brother. I want to visit my sister's grave and take the bout there, and also go back home and take to my family, my gym back, take it back to New Zealand, my gym back home, and everyone back there. I think it will inspire the entire country as a whole. There's never been a multi-world champion within MMA, so I'm excited to be the first one.
Now, before coming over to the PFL, your opponent, Max Burnell, was also on the Bellator roster with you. Is he someone that you already had on your radar prior to this tournament?
Yeah, definitely. I thought I was going to fight him a very long time ago at 145 because he was also fighting at 145, and we fought on a lot of the cards together. And he fought some guys that I was meant to fight. So he was definitely a candidate of a potential opponent. So I've known about him for a long time.
And last one for me, you're coming off a pretty serious neck injury. Is there any worry about the preservation going into these quick turnarounds, or how are you feeling heading into this fight?
That neck injury was pretty severe, you know, put me out for a while, but now it doesn't even bother me, you know, it's pretty much 100%.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All good, guys? Awesome. Oh, go ahead, Em.
Sorry. You brought up the car. I have to ask, what color is Lamborghini going to be?
See, I've been in a debate, right? Because like I wanted it to be like black and red, but then Ferrari color is red and Lambo is yellow, but I don't want to be driving a yellow car. So, you know, I'm still debating about that one, but I think I'm going to stick with black and red.
Classic.